Good day, beautiful souls, and welcome to another mind-stirring episode on Whispers of Truth, the home of poetic debates, where silence speaks and voices rise to challenge convention. To every viewer tuned in right now, whether you're a first-timer or a loyal whisperer, thank you. You are not just watching a debate, you are part of a movement of truth seekers, thought shapers, and soul listeners. And today, we plunge into a question that has traveled through centuries and found home in every heart. Love at first sight. Is it real or just an illusion? For those who believe, love can bloom in an instant, transcending logic and sweeping you off your feet. For those who are skeptical, it's a fairy tale, a fantasy that sets an unrealistic standard and often leads to disappointment. Now, standing for the motion, we have none other than Choice, a radiant voice of belief and brilliance. With a heart tuned to the rhythm of romance and a mind sharpened by insight, Choice is here to affirm that sometimes the soul just knows. On the opposing side, we welcome the one and only Joseph, a powerhouse of reason, reflection, and poetic fire. With calm conviction and eloquence rooted in experience, Joseph stands ready to dismantle fantasy and anchor us in truth. Now this is more than a debate. It's a poetic collision of passion and logic, of heartbeats and headspace. So lean in, feel every word, and let your thoughts whisper back. And with that, let's set the stage for our poetic gladiators. As they step into the arena of ideas, may the best argument win.
Hi everyone, I'm Choice, and I'm honored to speak on a topic that has enchanted poets and lovers for centuries. Love doesn't always knock, it crashes in. One glance, and a story begins. Eyes meet, hearts pause, and the rest of the world vanishes. Science backs this up. Dopamine, adrenaline, even oxytocin gets released. That rush isn't just infatuation, it's intuition, a soul's recognition, a cosmic spark. Love at first sight is real. You don't always have to build the bridge. Sometimes you just know you've arrived. Thank you.
I'm Joseph. It's great to be here today. I'd like to offer a different perspective. What you feel in a glance, that's not love. That's longing, attraction. Love is not born in an instant. It's grown through time, tested through fire, and strengthened by shared experiences. A glance can deceive. A moment can mislead. True love is layered. It's forged through patience, kindness, trust. You can't know someone's heart in a heartbeat, but you can believe in a journey that slowly, beautifully reveals it. So when you faced with the choice of giving into temptation or staying true to what you know is right, remember this feeling in your heart, the longing, the attraction, because that's where the story begins. It's not in the glance, but in the journey that follows. Q.
Joseph, I respect your view, but let's not confuse possibility with probability. Love at first sight does happen, all over the world, every day. It's not shallow, it's not just chemistry, it's something deeper, a magnetic pull, a soul recognizing another. You say love must be chosen, but I say, in that first moment, love chooses us. Don't let doubt bury belief. Sometimes, magic is just truth in disguise. Thank you.
Thank you, Choice. I hear you, truly. But let's not romanticize the illusion. What many call love at first sight often fades when reality arrives. Real love is a choice made every day, not a spark that burns out in the wind. It shows up in commitment, in sacrifice, in presence, not just passion. Let's not trade longevity for a thrill. Let's build love that lasts. Thank you.
I understand the skepticism, but I ask, can wonder exist without proof? Can something be real even if it's rare? Love at first sight doesn't mean love without work. It means recognition, not the whole relationship, just the seed, not the tree, the spark, not the fire. We've all heard stories of couples who just knew. Don't dismiss that. Sometimes our souls know long before our minds do. Love at first sight isn't foolish, it's fearless. So when you feel that initial spark, that connection, that pull, don't ignore it. Don't let fear or doubt extinguish the flame. Nurture it, tend to it, and watch it grow into something beautiful. Because sometimes our hearts know what our minds cannot yet see. Thank you.
Let's talk foundation. What lasts? What thrives? Not a single moment, but a shared path. It's easy to fall. What's harder is staying, loving when things get hard, choosing each other, even on bad days. That's love. Not butterflies, not fantasy, but effort, forgiveness, time. Love at first sight might start something, but real love sees it through. Thank you.
Love at first sight. They say it's rare, but I believe it's possible. Yes, it's not a fairy tale. It's not a whisper. It's a spark, a knowing. It doesn't replace effort, but it can begin something extraordinary. When it happens, don't run. Don't doubt. Just believe. Thank you.
Let love be more than a flash in the dark. Let it be steady, deliberate, enduring. Let's not chase a spark, build a flame that never fades. Q.
Wow, what a powerful and emotionally charged debate that was. Both Choice and Joseph brought their A game today, bringing such compelling arguments, such deep reflections, and such raw honesty to the table. Now it's your turn, dear viewers. What do you think? Is love at first sight a real phenomenon, or is it just a beautiful illusion? Cast your vote in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spoken word showdowns. Until next time, keep questioning, keep feeling, and keep believing in the power of words. I'm so glad we had this debate today because both sides brought up some really interesting points. Let's start with Joseph's argument. He says that love at first sight is not real because if you truly love someone, you have to know them, have to have some sort of relationship with them. And that's where I think he's coming from, right? You can't love something that you don't know, that you've never experienced, that you've never felt. So therefore, it cannot be real love. That's his argument. Choice counters that by saying that you can feel something. You can have an experience and feel like you have this overwhelming sense of connection with someone without having known them, without having any relationship with them. And that's true, isn't it? There are times where you meet someone and you just click with them. There's an instant connection. You feel like you've known them forever. And how can that be explained away as just physical attraction or chemistry? Because there is an element of the unknown, an element of mystery that makes it all the more exciting, doesn't it? The unknown makes us curious. It makes us want to explore, makes us want to get to know someone more. But then Joseph brings up a very good point as well, that sometimes our feelings can deceive us, that sometimes we can feel something so strongly. But it's not necessarily based on reality. It's based on our perception, our feelings, our intuition, our past experiences, all of which are valid, all of which are important. But how do we know what's real and what's not? How do we know when we're experiencing something that's true and real and genuine? And when are we fooling ourselves? This is where I think the importance of taking the time to get to know someone comes in, to really understand who they are, to see if your values are compatible, to see if your life goals are aligned. Because feelings can change, feelings can evolve, feelings can grow. But if you don't have anything solid to base your relationship on, then it's very likely that those feelings will fade away, won't they? So what do you think? Is love at first sight real, or is it just a beautiful illusion? Cast your vote in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. And as always, if you enjoyed today's showdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spoken word showdowns. Until next time, keep questioning, keep feeling, and keep believing in the power of words.